All right, well, we're going to see how this works. So many things going on right now. Uh-oh. The PS4 is hitting the reset button on me. Oh, come on. I don't want to have to go through all that really annoying stuff to get that to work. You can't hear me? Is it not taken. So can or can you not hear me? What's up, Comet? So, are y'all able to hear me? Is what I need to know. Because I can't type for shit. This is going to look really weird. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, cool. Oh, how's the game audio? Not too loud, I hope. All right, how's that? Because I had to go and do like all new settings for all this. But we can adjust. Jesus, that was not good. Yeah, tell me about it. I did not want to lose all that. Yeah, I don't think I can get past that without certain ability. Damn it. Yeah, unfortunately, I feel like I'm playing on a little bit of lag, just because of like capture card stuff and all that. Damn it. No, I have not completed DMC3 yet. That is a game that I have on my home computer, and right now I'm out for work, and I do not have access to it. Although, granted, I could have if I had brought my laptop home, but I didn't. Damn it. Yeah, yeah, I just didn't think it'd be a good idea to try to play games and stream from my laptop, so PS4. which honestly it doesn't seem to be working out because there's just the ever so slight lag that I'm having, and it's causing a little bit more of a problem than I thought it would. Uh, no. What I am, Abish, is I am a what is known as a OTR driver, which is over the road. So my job through the week is to basically take those big trailers you see going down the road and take them basically to wherever they need to go. This is what I do for a living, basically. And I'm only home like maybe 1.5 days a week. And some of my streams would be at the house. Really, what I had planned on streaming out on the road to be would be more doing like talking, but I mean, I can figure out ways to do game streaming. But I would say that if I had like a actual capture card instead of this kind of janky one that I have, it would probably help with gaming a little bit, but it is what it is. I'll just call you a B. Okay, I can do that, man. But nah, like I mean, it's a okay job. It's not as tough, but not as easy as most people would think it is. In all honesty, I get pretty freaking bored a lot of the times because I just did a 8-hour drive down to Florida today, and I'm just kind of chilling. Figured I'd stream a little bit of gaming, and then when I get done with this, I'm basically gonna go to sleep for a few hours, wake up, and deliver my load, and then go to my next load. That's about all there is to it. You know, I thought about that, but the thing about that is that with the way that I want, like, so I've been YouTubing for about since 2001, so about 4 years now. And I've tried kind of all different things. I done gaming at one point. I done all kinds of news. I even tried the whole Disney thing and all that. And what I've realized is that watching other people and just kind of trying things for myself as well is that you kind of make your audience, right? And I could do the truck journey thing, but the thing is I don't really like trucking. I mean, that's a whole kind of story there, but basically I just fell into it, but I don't have a passion for it, and I don't want to create an audience around trucking, especially since I don't personally, I do it for a job and I do it for a living, but it's not where my passion lies. My passion is number one, anime and the anime industry. I really need to do more with that, but trying to make sure that somebody's not about to make me leave. I'm kind of parked in a not parking space, but no, they're just here to get pallets. Okay, cool. I'm good with that. Anyways, but yeah, so yeah, basically is that I fell into it chasing money for me and my family, but it's not like, I can tell you a little bit about the job, but I'm not like deep into it. Like, I'm actively trying to look for a way out to do something that I kind of care more about. The content creation thing is one of something that I have in the frying pan, or something I enjoy doing. But I don't feel there's a long term, I can't make I cannot make a long-term career out of that. And I kind of just use it for my to build my editing skills. And I think that's something that I would truly like to find a career in, is editing. More particularly like animes. I'd love to edit animes and just make them look good. I've been told that apparently I have a decent voice, that I should try to get into voice acting, but I have no idea. Then trucking is my hobby. The funny thing about that is I had a trainer, or my trainer had somebody that said trucking was his hobby, and we kind of laughed at that. Like, you don't exactly do this for a hobby. Like, it's gonna pay the bills, right? But yeah, I mean, I have fun doing it. I get to see a lot of interesting things. I get to do things and go places that, people normally wouldn't go and do. So it's it's not a bad job, but and I have massive respect for anybody that does it, stays in it for a long period of time. But I couldn't see myself doing this for more, unless I run my mouth and get fired like I normally do. I couldn't see myself doing this for any more than 5 years. Like, the majority of what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this job, make the money that I can, and get myself into try to get myself into a good position, like get all my bills paid, have nothing that I really have to pay off, and put a little bit of savings back, and then really try to figure out what I want to do with my life, which is going to be amazing. At 40, I'm figuring out what to do with my life. Oh, you bastard. That's how you die with style. God dang it. When do I sleep? Oh, man. Let's just say I sleep. Actually, I need to check to see how much time I have before my reset happens. Because what we do is we have like 4 clocks that we have to go by. Yeah, so see, we've got these 4 clocks. Granted, you can't see too much. We have a 8-hour break clock, an 11-hour drive clock, a 14-hour shift clock, and a 70-hour cycle clock. Well, we have to take a 30-minute break within an 8-hour period of starting your shift at some point. And then we have to, at some point, do a 34-hour reset when our cycle clock is basically used up. But before we can start the next, like, so we can drive up to 11 hours. Most people will not do a full 11 hours, and most places that I go you don't need to do 11 hours. But just say I did, I would need to then take a 10-hour rest, and during that 10 hours I can do whatever I want to do. I just can't go back on the clock at all before that 10 hours is up, and that'll give me back my total 14-hour shift and an 11-hour drive. But like I said, I drove about, let's see, I got 2 hours left to technically drive, so I drove 9 hours today. Which 565 miles, which isn't bad. How do I manage storms? Just drive through them. Like literally, what it was that I was going through Ohio last week, and I probably didn't have but about 20 feet of visibility in front of me. And basically you just put on your flashers, go slow. And, you know what? I'm actually getting bored of this. Why not? Let's see how bad this is going to be. But yeah, so, and I'll edit the stream. Let's gaming. Devil May Cry 4. I don't even know where I'm at in it. Right? I mean, I got a few interesting games in my library. Axiom Verge, the Call of Duties, I've got the disc for, but it takes forever for them to download, and yeah. Castlevania. I'm actually just rebought the HD collection. I've got the old DMC game, DMC4, Dragon's Crown, God of War, Mega Man. Granted, all these I'd have to get the PlayStation Plus again, and I'm not paying for that crap. But yeah, like, what was I doing? I was going through Ohio, and I think, like I said, I think I had like 20 feet of visibility in front of me. And so I just went about 30 miles an hour with my flashers on, and whatever happens, happens. Luckily, I was actually loaded. It's not bad when you have a load on you, but like when your trailer is empty, that's when it gets a little scary, because you've got this big, like, 48-foot trailer that just catches the wind and everything, and it can just throw you over. It does get a little worrisome. But I mean, you do what you do, and whatever will happen. That's pretty much how I look at it, and I go about it. You know, I stay as safe as I can, and yeah, I just can't. Got to be out here making that money. Oh no, dude, like, I don't know if you go on like TikTok and stuff like that, but But there's tons of people that do videos like that. But like I said, I don't want to, like, because I know at some point, let's do this. I know at some point I'm just not gonna post videos like that, because I would have either quit my job and like there's a oh, what is it, one of the recruiters actually has a fairly big channel where he did a lot of trucking videos, but since he is now in the office, he doesn't exactly post as often as he used to. So it's like you got this huge audience, but now you're doing something different. You know, and again, like, it's one of those things. It's like you can't blame him for doing something different, because he kind of just moved up. But it's like, what's going to happen to his channel now, right? And I mean, yeah, sure, he's worrying about his career, but I don't know. It's like, again, I just don't, I don't have a passion for this job. My trainer had a real passion for it. Like, his dad and grandpa both owned trucking businesses at one point in their lives. I mean, it's good money. Yeah, like, it's real good money. Um, Actually, I have been trying to get a friend of mine to go get his CDL to do it. Not about the channel. It's about, well, yeah, you're right. I 100% agree. It's about the people. But I mean, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, I could do that. I could give a little bit of entertainment in that area. But like say I get 80 or 100,000 people who subscribe because they like the trucking content, right? And then one day I just leave it, and the channel dies. So, like, what yes, I gave them entertainment for a portion of a time, but it's like I kind of just left behind 80,000 people, and I'm no longer posting content like that, right? So it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just looking at it differently or weird like that, because like I do want my channel to grow, and I want to create a community with, like, around things that, like, not just things that I like, but I want to cultivate a community, I guess, around the things that I like. Oh no, I'll never be a trainer. Not at all. Um, I that's something I can't do. I have a hard time communicating with other people to begin with, and I have a like y'all will probably never see it, but I do have a fairly short fuse, and especially out here you're when you're doing things that could potentially harm yourself or others. I I don't have I don't have a lot of patience for people who, especially ones that don't listen. And then on top of that, like in my case, I went. I had to do 6 weeks of training, and my trainer stayed out for 2 weeks at a time. So that was 2 weeks, 24/7, that me and this guy were together. Luckily, we had personalities that were really good or that meshed well. But I could just imagine if we didn't, you know, it it could have gone very bad for me. Well, bad for the both of us. Well, probably more me than him because he, he does his thing. Um, but I couldn't do it. Like some of the horror stories that he told me, like he would get people that wouldn't bathe, he'd get people that wouldn't listen to him and stuff like that, and it'd just be like, no. And then on top of that, like I know I stream and I do all this stuff, but I'm actually a fairly private person. Like when I choose to stream, I choose to stream, and when I choose to turn it off, like I let y'all know, and damn, I forgot how good that ass was. Um, like I will more or less say what I want to say, and it'll be that. But I don't know. Like I couldn't have somebody with me 24/7 all the time because like for me training, I knew at the end of 6 weeks either me and this guy were going to be done or I wasn't going to be driving. Right? But I knew I'd be by myself.
Never seen you before.
After that. But like with him, he's kind of the same. He was kind of the same way, but he's got a larger family than I do to support. So he took on the training job. But he gets like no time to himself. So it was like pretty much as soon as he was done with me, he had to get somebody else. And then he kind of kicked them out and then got somebody else. Like this dude has not had a break, and like he didn't really have a break before me. So it's like I could like it's constantly having somebody in the truck would suck. I mean, you get the fun thing about that is like you get two clocks and you can like drive like a motherfucker as long as there's freight to haul. But I don't know, like for me, it's just not worth it. And plus, I like going home. So when is my day off? My day off is technically whenever I want it to be. Like this week, as long as I keep moving all week, like I started today. Like I took a break, got home Friday night, took a break Saturday, started this morning. And so I'll try to drive at least all week, which the company that I work for, they typically don't have freight, or they can't, or most of the freight that they have is like maybe a day, 2 days drive at most. And so there's not much of a reason to work the weekends because there's nobody, the places that they haul to, there's nobody there to take it. Now, I do try to get loads to North Dakota, which is the furthest that I've been so far. Which is real fun because like I go like right near the Canadian border. Like I'm probably a mile away from the Canadian border. Which I'm trying to get my passport, just being lazy about it, so I can go over to Canada because that's an even longer drive. And supposedly, like every time you cross the border, they'll pay you $100, which would be great. Because I mean, you cross it twice, going in and coming back, and yeah, easy $200, right? But besides that, but yeah, so my days off, like, I will drive all the way to Friday, and if kind of doesn't really matter how much time I have left on my cycle clock, because like I said, I got 70 hours in a week, so you could technically drive. And then the weird way that the thing works is that if you basically start overlapping, like if you went 7 days and then you hit your 8th day, right? You will actually get time back on that 8th day without having to do a full reset, because you'll cycle around to when you started driving, and they'll or the way that the DOT does it is that it just starts giving you time back, because it's like, oh well, you've went 8 days, so the day that you drove, or this day that you drove last week, say if I drove 9 hours today, and I was to go 8 days driving, I'd get 9 hours back, so I could drive another 9 hours. But yeah. I am forgetting something. No, I won't do Alaska. Hit the blade. Why? I can't remember what it is that I need. Oh my god. No, I'm not. Yeah, I think you're supposed to get like something that allows you to activate them when you use your thing. Your devil arms. I think. I think I went in that door just a little bit too early. And I kind of don't feel like attacking these guys. Next time play God of War, I'd have to get PS Plus back to do that. Actually, I think I have God of War 3. That I could play. Although, I felt God of War 3 was more of a... It wasn't as fun as the other God of Wars, and I only played it to finish the story. Heck, I haven't even cared to go and play Ragnarok. Or not Ragnarok. What was that new God of War where you do the axe? I've got it on PC, and it doesn't stream well for me. But on top of that, it's just like, eh. Like, it's almost more of a walking sim than anything. Damn it. Although I don't have much more time to stream because I do have to get, like... I try to get around at least 8 hours of sleep a night. I should have done a short today, but... Oh, I'm being lazy about that kind of content. Like, I mean, that's the damnedest thing, is that I finally figure out a way to get views on shorts, and I become too lazy to actually make them. Like, every now and again I won't get one that hits, but I'd say more than likely is I get a decent amount of views on my shorts. I just need to quit being lazy and put more out a day, because I could pump at least 1 or 2 out a day. But I don't. Oh my god, Nero. You're so frail. I think you need to clarify on that, man, because I'm not sure what you're asking. Do edit about... I think it's earn a lot or solo? I'm not sure what you're asking. Do edit about Aaron from Attack on Titan. You know, I'm not a big Attack on Titan fan. Like, the first season I felt was really good, But then after that, I stopped caring about Attack on Titan. Jesus. Yeah, I never really liked this part. Like, this part was always annoying. I mean, it's already hard to traverse that because you can't, like, you can't just spam the devil grab. Ah, that one was on me. And then you get this, like, you won't have any less than, I think it is 4 enemies down here. Patience is not my virtue. I swear, you watch a few videos by one person, and then the algorithm just thinks that, oh, you want to see that content all the time. No, I don't. I actually dislike the videos that person puts out. Oh, dear Lord. I think you do have to spam that spot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When I'm out on the road, I won't forgo eating unless I'm just not hungry. But there's some days I just don't, I don't want to eat. Because it's like, oh, I just drove a crap ton. And so, yeah, I don't feel like eating. But that was mainly when I first started, because I was very like, I was stressing all the time about making my deliveries. Jesus. I swear I hate this. If I die, I'm probably just going to end the stream, because I'm not going to lay down being that freaking frustrated. But yeah, nah, like, I would eat first, and then if I have time, like today, or if I just didn't feel tired, I'd make some kind of video or stream. Like, I had this idea that I started, and I was doing it good for about 2 weeks. I got a thing that I call Big Three Daily Buzz, where I talk about anime news, and that I can just like do in 20, 30-minute segments. And I was doing that fairly, well, I'll say fairly consistent for at least 2 weeks. I did it. Ha ha! Check that shit out. I was just playing with y'all the whole time. I knew exactly how to do that. Act like I can't play this game. I please don't believe me on that. I totally just kind of lucked into that getting that. But yeah. And I mean, I was doing that to get content out. And I like talking about anime news. I think it's a good way not just to get content, but also to get, other people informed about what's going on out there and give my opinion. Base Baska, welcome to the stream. Yes, it is DMC4. Spam. Oh, eat me. But I don't know. It's like I'll spend an hour figuring out like some news to talk about and stuff like that, and then I don't know. Like I don't know. It's like I don't hate doing that, or I didn't dislike doing that, but I like just talking about anime for the most part, and it like I guess I can feel more creative in doing that than talking about anime news, even though that again it makes for good content. Oh, you haven't played it yet? Dude, a good game. Like, I'd have to say that maybe a B will either back me up or completely just yell at me. But 4 kind of revitalized DMC. Had a big name in Johnny Young Bosch being the voice of Nero. Made a really interesting combat system. Because you got to take kind of Dante out of it, and Nero was a fun character. Even though he's like very different from Dante. Like, his style's not bad. Like, he fits in Devil May Cry. Good luck for the frog. The frog's not that bad. Like, I remember playing the demo of this, and I played the heck out of the demo. But, yeah, the frog wasn't too bad. Oh, you played 5? You know, I don't... How to say this? I like 5, like, I think the story for 5 is good. I think it's interesting. I think the worst segment though is V. Like V, I can't. I don't dislike the character, but I hate the way that he plays. Because it's like it's just like summon, 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 and the it really doesn't matter what you're throwing out there. Like it's a very boring play style, and the fact that he takes up a third of that game is really annoying. Yes. Funny enough, yes, Johnny Young Bosch is the voice of Nero, and they did choose him to play Dante. And something I didn't catch is that when Dante goes devil for the first time, they use the theme music for Nero. And that doesn't make any freaking sense why you would use Nero's music for Dante. But whatever. I mean, I know there's a lot of people liking the Devil May Cry anime. I don't know. I can't get behind it myself. It just doesn't work for me. In fact, the Devil May Cry 3 playthrough I started the other day actually reminded me why I didn't really like the anime, because the game was just so much better. But yeah. Try to play Special Edition. You talking about 4 or Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition, B? Yep, Son of Virgil. Spoilers! So hard to beat his summons. Yeah. Yeah, like that part again was really like there's so much about V's section of 5 that I can't stand, and I'm happy that we will never have to see V again.
Silent type, huh? That's annoying.
Now I did like the redneck country girl
Friendly banter.
they added.
You want to fight? Come on.
Let's go. I swear I will spam grab them all freaking day. Mainly because they have more reach than I do. I think I am playing Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. Forget which one I bought digitally. Heck, I'm actually looking to get, like, for some reason, I have it in me. Will you grab them? I'm buying like all the remakes of games that I enjoy that are on PS4 so I can play them. Where's it at? Like, I bought a physical copy of Resident Evil 2. And there's a possibility that I will upgrade my PS4 from just the base PS4 into the PS4 Pro. Although, granted, I've not been a console gamer now for a few years because, well, consoles. But can somebody inform me if y'all know? If y'all don't, it's all cool. Because Google does exist. What am I supposed to do? I skipped the cutscene that's supposed to tell me what to do. Is the PS5 backwards compatible? Oh, there it is. Now I can activate the tops. Because if the PS5 is backwards compatible, I might just get a PS5 to play the PS4 games on. Although I kind of wish they had a slim version. Oh, you also like the Country Girl? Right? It would have been nice if she was in 4. But, nah, like, she was a character just added to 5, which I don't mind. I think she was very interesting. Like, I probably would have liked to have seen more of her backstory. But, that is probably going to do it for me, guys. Because I do have to get to bed because I now have, like, less than 7 hours before I have to get up and start moving again. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I will do my best to, you know, stream as much as I can. I can't promise an every night stream, but we can shoot for every other night, and definitely on my days off, as long as I'm basically not trying to spend time with the fam. If they've got other things going on, I'll probably stream. Might not always be gaming, but if y'all like anime and the likes, I do got to do a second stream over the second half of a new anime for the season that I'm watching and what I think about them. But it's nice that you still play games despite your age. That kind of hurts. I mean, nah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I'm just raised on raised on games. I've played games since I was very young, and they're like games, cartoons, anime. It's my happy place. It's what helps me relax. And you know, I might not play games as good as I used to, or try to be as good as I used to be on games, but you know, I love this streaming thing because it allows me to have fun with the games and talk with people that either don't know some of these older games or just want to talk and have fun with them too. You know, it's a interesting time that we have, but I appreciate that. Am I married? Oh God, yeah. I've been married almost 20 years now. I got married very young, but well, I'll save that story for another time because I could go into that for a little bit. But just next time, if you're around, man, just bring it up and I'll talk to you about it. I have no problem talking about my marriage. But yeah, about 20 years, 2 kids, you know, the life. Apothecary Diaries. I have a whole video cooking on that. I just finished the first 24 episodes, and I'll leave you with that. I don't think it needs to be in the running for anime of the year, but again, we can talk about that next time. I'm still cooking on that thought, and there's a lot of bad opinions that I might have about it. Didn't read what I said earlier. What did you say earlier? Did I miss something? 20 years, so lucky. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I love my wife. She's she's been very supportive of me, and she, considering the fact that she's older than me, she had to put up with a lot of teaching me to grow up. Like, I'm not going to keep it a secret. She basically raised 3 kids, my 2 kids and me. Because I was very young and immature when we got together. Like, she was already in college and I was in high school, but I was of age because I had failed a few grades. So I was 18 when we got together. But like I said, very immature, very that's just who I was. You know what? No, that's not who I was. That's who I am. I'm just an immature guy. I mean, again, I watch Japanese cartoons and play video games. I'm immature. Anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate y'all chatting. I really do have to go, though. Again, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notifications button so that way you know when I will be streaming next and we can continue this amazing conversation. And I will see y'all next time. Okay. Now that I got over that, guys, I really do appreciate it, and I will see y'all later. And Brandon comes in at the end of the stream. Check out Brandon. Brandon's a pretty cool guy. But later, guys. Where do I turn this off at? There it is.